We start with the presentation on Ledger by Akram. Welcome, Akram. With a little applause.
Thank you. So hi everyone, I'm Akram, working at Ledger as a developer support engineer. So I'm basically working with the external devs to help them build on top of us. So I'm pretty sure you know what Ledger does, type of project also we have and we want to promote to let users be in control also of their assets. And something else also we want to promote is the clear signing, to let users know and understand what they are signing when doing transactions with their devices. And today, so what I'm going to speak with you is the different type of integrations we do at Ledger. Many people don't know, but most of them are open source. It's doable by, let's say, anyone. Our repo are open, and we want to promote this with you and with all the community. So let's go. So we'll quickly give you a tour of the different integrations pathway possible with Ledger, what you can do, why you should do it, the different interests you could find in it, and also how to get started technically and with the different resources we provide on that. So let's go. These are, let's say, the four different layers of integrations we have at Ledger. Let's begin with the first one, what we call the embedded app. So basically, what is an embedded app? It's the application you install on your hardware device on top of the firmware layer that will be able to handle the protocol of the concerned blockchain. So it will allow users to basically interact with the blockchain directly through their hardware device. And this is open. So I mean, if you go to our repo, we have all the applications that are already supported and available at Ledger. You can have a look at it. And you can also build your own application. Even if it's not an application that will be available for the public, you can clone a repo, build your own, play with it. You can also, many people don't know, you can sideload on the hardware device without going through our app. So you just need a hardware device, some, let's say, technical skills, sideload your app directly on the device and play with it, do whatever you want. It doesn't need to be related to a blockchain also, so you have many possibilities. So let's say the embedded app is the first layer. And we switch to the third column, what I call the blockchain support. For me, is the second layer that will come on top of the first one. So you have the embedded app, first step. Second step, the blockchain one, the blockchain support integration, comes just after, on top of the first one. Why? Because if you want to have a blockchain supported, you need the first step. You need to have the app already supported. And same thing, the blockchain integrations is also open. It's doable. Many blockchains at Ledger were integrated by external devs, foundations, companies that does this type of work. And why do we need this integration? Maybe you're already aware or not, we also have our own wallet, our companion app called Ledger Live. Hi, come. Welcome. So we have our companion app called Ledger Live, and so it allows users to be able to manage their assets, token, NFTs, everything directly through the companion app. And to do so, we need these blockchain integrations that comes directly after the embedded app integration. So same thing, the blockchain integrations, many of them were done externally, is something doable by you. It's something you can see directly on our repo. And feel free to have a look and see how it's done. You can integrate it, submit it by your own, and same thing, we review it, and you can participate and contribute to that. So these are the first two layers I was talking about. The last column, the live app, it's another layer, but I put it on the side. It doesn't come on top of the second one. Let's say it's on the side. What is a live app? It's basically, so if one day you play with our companion app, the Ledger Live, directly, you will find a section where apps are listed. We call them live apps. So it's basically apps, decentralized apps, or not, or centralized app, could be both of them, embedded directly on our companion app. And if you have a service or DApp, for example, you can embed it directly on the companion app. The thing that will be a little maybe difficult is that for that, we need what we call a plugin. So what's a plugin? So at the beginning, I was talking about promoting what we call clear signing. We have a quote, we say, what you see is what you sign. What does a plugin? So it basically translates an understandable code or line that it's not readable for a human being, let's say like that, and it will translate this into something understandable directly on the screen of the Ledger hardware device. So this plugin literally translates something not understandable for us to something understandable, to let the users be able to clear sign, so to sign something they understand, because I'm sure you probably use some devices or your wallet, your software wallet on some apps, signing things you don't understand, but you know that it's related to that, so you know that what you're doing, but not sure at what 100%. So the plugin with the clear signing is here to do that. And last thing, the connect your app option. So let's say you don't want to bother yourself with all the technical things that are too complicated maybe for you. You are only one dev. You don't have time to do too much. What you can do if you have, let's say, a DApp or a service is to add what we call the connect your app option. So what is the connect your app? It's just a matter of some libraries you integrate directly into your app. It's transport libraries that will allow your DApp or app to recognize a Ledger hardware device. So it depends, either it's a mobile application, desktop, web app. You will use different kind of transport libraries. It could be Bluetooth, if you want the connection through Bluetooth, or USB. So there is a wide range of possibilities. And yeah, this is a really straightforward. It's for one dev, it takes maybe one day if you take your time from morning to until the night. It's really doable, and you add another layer of integration into your app. So this is something that is really efficient between these four type of integrations. And let's move on to the next part. So why you should do it? I will be quick on that. So it depends. I don't know what audience I have today. Either you're just a dev or working for a company, or you have your own company or working for foundations, for example. But depending of either you have your blockchain foundation, you will have interest on having your app already there, your blockchain supported. Could be services and dApps. You can leverage the users that are already using either the Ledger hardware device or companion app Ledger Live, or both of them. If you're working with NFTs, it's something that could be also useful for you, as you can manage them, store them, and play with them directly, have a look at your portfolio directly on that. And also wallets. Why wallets? Because you can provide for users many possibilities, many wallet possibilities for them, and they will just have to choose the best one or the one they like. And yeah, same thing. You leverage the number of users already using the devices, and let's say it's a win-win situation. Let's switch on the next slide. So yeah, I will be quick also on that. Depending on what you are, different interests comes. Either you're a blockchain foundation, if you're community-centric, you will satisfy your community, you will increase security and secure funds, as I said. Hi guys. As I said, it's welcome. As I said, you secure funds in a decentralized way. As we say, not your keys, not your coins. So you help them store them and directly manage them outside of the centralized possibilities. Let's say like that. You bring chain awareness, brand recognition, assets management, so and multiple wallet possibilities to users. What I was saying earlier. So for services and dApps, many also interest. You address the Ledger hardware user base to your service and dApps and Ledger Live users. We sold millions of devices. Many users use them, so this is really something you can leverage, and it could be a bit useful for you. And for the NFTs, maybe you don't know, but we worked directly with the OpenSea. They are already integrated. So even if you have an NFT marketplace in mind, this is something that could be possible to integrate for you or work with. So many opportunities and many possibilities on that. And yeah, feel free to think about. As I said, it's really open, and you can work whenever you want on it. So how do we do it technically? So as I said, it's open. We have a repo. I will provide you the link at the end, called Ledger HQ, where all the embedded apps are listed, where all the blockchain supported are listed, where all the plugins also involved on the live apps are listed also. All the libraries needed to use this connector app option are also listed. Everything is on our repo. I will provide you the link at the end. So as I said, for the embedded app to the blockchain support integrations, you have these on our repo. Have a look. You can clone it, play with it. As I said, even you can sideload. So there is an app, you want to play with it, or you want to do your own application. You want to do your own application, clone one of the application that might be maybe related to what you're doing, sideload it directly to your device, play with it, do whatever you want. All the repo are open. That means that you can push, contribute, and add, let's say, a layer of contribution on top of what is already on it. And for the connector app option, it's a little different, as it's directly on your side. But as I said, it's just a matter of adding some transport libraries to your app that will be able to communicate with the hardware device. Some APIs also, and yeah, you're gone, and you will let the users be able to interact directly with the concerned embedded app directly on the hardware device. And that's it for that part. So yeah, so as I said, so we welcome everyone to contribute and even have a look at our Ledger HQ GitHub repository. You can push whatever you want. Of course, we'll have the final say. We want to promote the fact that we want to go to a full open platform. So we are open. This is something we want to promote, and this is the message we want to give to all the developers. You can contribute to this ecosystem. Of course, we want to provide the best tools for developers, but we want also to provide the best user experience for our user. So that's why we'll have the final say at the end of, let's say, your PR or anything else, to be sure that we have let's say, a premium product. And we are also looking for partners. So if you have one of the skills I mentioned earlier, feel free to reach out to me. It won't be necessary this year, but yeah, in the future we are looking to develop this our partnerships around the world. So feel free to reach out to us. And last thing, These are the resources I would like to give you. The first one, the developer portal. Here you will find all the tools needed to do one of the integrations I mentioned earlier. So all the tools, code samples, workshops, tutorials are here on this developer portal. Feel free to have a look. And let's say you begin something, you work on one of the different integrations I mentioned earlier, you're stuck on something specific. We have our Discord server when you can reach out to us, ask your question, find the needed channel. Even you can chat with us on a specific project. Feel free to ping us on that. We also have a blog where we publish some articles regarding different integrations journey. And last but not least, and the most important, our repository, the Ledger HQ repo on GitHub. Everything is in there. Really take your time if you want. Have a look at it. See how it's structured, coded, and feel free to clone whatever you want and play with it whenever you want. So this is a message we want to promote right now. And I think I'm done. So thank you very much, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask it, or after this talk, we'll be around in the conference this week, so don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you very much.